For over a century, the basic contract of cinema has remained the same. You sit in a dark room, stare at a flat, two-dimensional rectangle, and watch a story unfold from a fixed perspective. That fixed perspective is the core limitation. Every moment you see is dictated by where the director chose to place the camera, leaving the rest of the world outside the frame. This model forces filmmakers to work within the rigid boundaries of physical geography, strict lighting budgets, and the laws of physical reality. But we are seeing a collision of three specific technologies: spatial computing, AI, and real-time game engines that are forcing a dimensional upgrade on the medium. Filmmakers are beginning to supplement the art of recording frames with the science of manipulating three-dimensional space. We are moving away from passive viewing. Instead of watching a pre-recorded past, we are stepping into computed, navigable spaces. High-end productions are increasingly replacing multi-million-dollar physical sets with high-precision 3D environments hosted in the cloud. Unlike wood and plaster, these digital assets can be reused and modified instantly. This is virtual production. Tracking systems link physical camera lenses directly to real-time digital backdrops built in game engines like Unreal Engine. This diagram illustrates millimeter precision parallax. As the director pans the physical camera, the virtual background shifts instantly at the exact same speed. Because the background is a light source, actors are flooded with accurate reflections, removing the visual disconnect of traditional green screens. This gives crews total environmental control. They can hold a digital sunset for a 12-hour shoot without ever losing the light. When geography and physical boundaries no longer dictate a film's schedule or lighting, the core economics of production change. Budget is no longer a matter of where you can travel, but what you can build digitally. This spatial data travels from the studio directly into consumer headsets, moving the cinematic experience right into your living room. We call this volumetric video. Because the environments and actors are captured in 3D, the footage has actual physical volume that a viewer can move through. In a spatial thriller, for example, you can physically lean in to look around a corner or check what's happening behind a character. This interactivity changes the visual grammar of film. Instead of forcing your perspective through an edit, the director guides your attention through a physical space. AI can now co-create these experiences by making real-time visual adjustments or changing the pacing of a scene based on how the audience is moving. A film becomes a live performance rendering in real time. This puts Hollywood features and high-end video games on the exact same technical foundation. For creators, moving from physical sets to server-hosted environments means the shelf life of their work is now infinite. This diagram shows how digital assets are repurposed. A 3D world built for a single film can be extracted and reused indefinitely. That core asset becomes a spatial app, a virtual showroom, or an interactive fan experience without needing to be rebuilt. The economics of this transition are clear, but the human impact is more complex. When movies become solitary spaces we explore in a headset, we must ask if we are losing the shared experience of a traditional theater. Alternatively, placing a viewer physically inside the scene allows them to occupy the same geography as the characters, potentially creating a deeper psychological connection to the story. This is the choice for the next generation of audiences. Would you rather watch the next blockbuster on a massive IMAX screen or walk directly into the digital world of the film yourself?